Hi, what is going on, everybody? My name is RBT, and it's been a hot freaking minute. So let's just get out of the way. Long story short, I went on a freaking journey to try to find the bucket. I went to Europe, just out of nowhere. I went to Paris, went to London, crazy. But I couldn't find the bucket anywhere. But now, here we are today. Now, as you guys might notice, the setup looks different because I am now in my house. There's going to be a ton of things I have to tweak because I'm an absolute moron when it comes to technology. But I'm in my new setup. Hopefully everything's okay. Let me know if you like the new setup, if you guys like the mic quality, if you guys like the lighting, the green screen. I've been having to mess with this just crazy stuff. Just tell me if there's anything you don't like about this video. But hello, how's it going? I know it's been a minute. I'm back full time. Love you guys so much. Life's been crazy, but here we are. If you guys want to see a house tour or a house video or something, let me know. I'll be sure to do that for one of my real life Friday videos. But here we are, back today for good with another Madden 19 experiment. Got a ton of awesome ideas coming to the channel. I was gone for a long time, and it really helped my mind rejuvenate itself because I always like to think of myself as a creative person, and my creativity, dog, it had died and went to London. It's fun. Anyways, so yeah, we're back. I have a ton of ideas. I have a new series dropping soon that's gonna be so dope and unlike anything I've ever done before. Got a lot of work I got to do before I release it, but I've been scheming. Hopefully you guys are excited. The videos are back on the regular, and if you are, make sure to drop a like. If you can, smash 2,000 likes on today's video. But today's experiment, as you see in the title, we're going to see if there is a difference between a 99 overall offensive line and a 0 overall offensive line. So I heard from a little birdie that lately, when they did the last patch, that they upgraded offensive linemen and they should be a lot better according to their rating. Well, if you guys have watched any of my videos that have been one of the most populars on the channel when it comes to 0 overall players, dude, 0 overall players run about as fast as a dead basket. I don't even think baskets aren't living things, but you guys get the point. They're very slow, and a 0 overall player, it's basically not even having a player there. But when I release those videos, the offensive line doesn't look that bad compared to the rest of the players, although they are technically have 0 stats across the board. So today we're going to put it to the test and see if the best possible player with 99 stats across the board at the offensive line position is any better or any worse than a 0 overall player, which it should be so much worse. When comparison to how the 0 overall players normally play, they shouldn't even get off the blocks because they're so slow. But we're just be able to see, and like I said, I heard from a little birdie that there should be a difference and that this should not be a thing. But with how crazy Madden is and everything going on in the Madden world, I would not be surprised. It should be I don't even know how to put it in the words. There should be a big difference. So what we're gonna do is at each position, I have a 99 overall player, 99 stats across the board, including speed, strength, agility, every blocking stat possible. And on the flip side, the second string at each offensive line position is going to be a 0 overall, which is 0 overall stats across the board, which you cannot get any worse than in Madden 19. And that is going to be at each offensive position. So what we are going to do is jump into a practice where we're going to call the same play on offense, the same play on defense. We're going to pick a play where we only block 5 offensive linemen, which means we're probably going to have a play where we have 5 wide. And then we're going to call another play on defense. We'll probably test it out with 3 rushers, 4 rushers, 5 rushers. And what we're going to do is we're going to time each play and see how long it takes for a defender to get to the quarterback. And once we test out the 99 overall offensive line and see how long it takes for the D-line to get to the quarterback, we're going to do the same exact thing with the same exact plays with the 0 overall offensive line and test how long it takes for the defensive line to get to the quarterback. So we're going to run a couple of different plays, and we'll be able to see how big of a difference there is between a 0 overall and 99 overall offensive line. Technically, this will show you how broken this game freaking is, because we all know offensive line's wild. When it comes to Madden, offensive line is just crazy, and they do some crazy things. So today, we'll be able to see if there's even a point. This is actually really good for Ultimate Team and you guys out there in franchise and stuff. See if it's actually worth the money in franchise mode, and if it's worth the coins in Ultimate Team to upgrade your offensive line. Because if there's not a difference between a freaking 0 overall player and a 9 overall player, why even spend your coins on a good O-line? So with that said, let's jump into a practice and see what the difference is between a 99 and 0 overall offensive line. So into practice mode, and the key to getting like the most accurate results from an experiment is to limit the experiment to a minimum amount of variables as possible. So we run the same exact play with the full 99 overall offensive line and the full 0 overall defensive line. And just to double check to make sure we have the full, actually, wow, it's supposed to be the 99 overall. So I'm glad I double checked this. So we'll be able to have the full 99 overall offensive line in at the start. So we're going to resume practice, and we need to have only the offensive line blocking. So we'll run a play out of empty base flex when we have only 5 offensive linemen in pass protection. And we'll start by only sending 3 defensive linemen. Now the problem is in practice mode is you don't have a timer. So I didn't think that far into the video. So what we have to do is I have to time it with my beautiful cracked up phone. So with that said, my timing's not going to be completely accurate, but what we are going to time is how long it takes from the snap to the time a defensive lineman hits the quarterback. And we're going to run 2 plays each time to get like an average in case there was a fluke at one of the plays. But with that said, 3, 2, 1, starting the timer. It should probably be about 10 seconds for the 3-man rush to get to the quarterback. So we're at 5 seconds. It takes about 6.8 seconds for a 3-man rush to get to the quarterback with a full 99 overall offensive line. We'll try it one more time, and I probably need to show you so you believe me. With that said, starting the timer, see if they can beat 6.8 seconds as soon as the quarterback gets hit. I mean, I guess sometimes it is luck. So this time it looks like it's going to be 9.02 seconds. So we average the two together, 6.8 and 9. That's like, what, 7.8, something like that, 8 seconds. We'll give them 8 seconds. So it takes roughly 8 seconds for a 3-man rush to get to a quarterback with a 99 overall offensive line. So now what we do is we go and substitute all the 99 overall offensive line for the 0 overall offensive lineman players and see what the difference is. And we'll also do a test with a 4-man rush and see how that is. So all of the 0 overall players are now subbed in, and these are the worst possible players you can get Madden versus the best possible offensive line. There should be a difference, but dudes, who knows? So once again, the same exact play. So here we go, a full 0 overall offensive line. What are the results going to be? 3, 2, 1. Let's see if they can beat 6 seconds. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.62 seconds. It takes 9.62 seconds for a defensive line, a 3-man rush to get to a quarterback with a 0 overall offensive line pass protecting them. When out of 2 attempts, it only took it took roughly 8 seconds. Maybe that was a fluke. So we'll try it again, but let's see. It shows you right there though that even, I don't know, crazy stuff, crazy. So we'll try it one more time. 3-man rush. How long is it gonna take? It's Jesus. 5. It's already beat him. It's already beat him again. This might be 10 seconds. 9.40 seconds. So both plays showed. What the heck? One more time. One more freaking time. Maybe those 2 plays were a fluke. So both plays, the 0 overall offensive line allowed for more time for the quarterback in the pocket than the 99 overall offensive line. The best possible offensive line versus the worst possible offensive line, which is supposed to be like having 5 freaking empty buckets on the field. One more try, and then we'll try it against a 4-man rush. So, starting the timer. Maybe, once again, this might be 10 freaking seconds. This time, 8.35 seconds, which is still better than the average. I mean, even if that was like the same as the other 2, it's the same. The same between a 0 overall offensive line and a 99 overall offensive line. So what we're going to do now is we'll change plays to where we're still going to have only 5 offensive linemen blocking, but we're going to change to a 4-man rush. So it's the same versus a 3-man rush. Let's see if there's any difference between a 4-man rush. So we'll just bring 4 right here. Bringing out the timer once again. Crazy stuff is happening. We'll run 2 more plays, and let's see. 3, 2, 1. Let's see how long it takes for this. Oh, this time, that left tackle got beat big time. 3.12 seconds that time. That's kind of crazy. That was pretty fast. Maybe that was a fluke. We'll have to see. So 3, 2, 1. Trying it again. See how long it takes. The left tackle is what's screwing him over. That time it only took 3 seconds. So actually I'm going to try it one last time and see how long. So this time the left tackle got blocked. So that time it took only 3.7 seconds. So roughly about 3.5 seconds that time for the full 0 overall offensive line to get hit by a 4-man rush. So here we go. A 99 overall offensive line versus a normal 4-man rush. Let's see if they can beat the time of 3.5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, the snap. And it looks like, dang, they're actually going to beat them this time. So this time, about 6 seconds, which is weird because they allowed less time. They did allow less time with the 3-man rush versus the 4-man rush. So that's just crazy. Maybe that was a fluke. Try it one more time. Well, actually, try it 2 more times since we gave it 3 seconds last time. This time, it was only 3.7 seconds. So maybe the first play was a fluke. We'll try it one more time to give them an equal amount of attempts. This time, they're going to allow 4.5 seconds. So, what we see from this video. So, obviously, it looks like, the 99 overall offensive line is a little bit better than the 0 overall offensive line versus the 4-man rush. But this shouldn't even be freaking debatable. This is stupid. This is so stupid. So yeah, maybe, like I said, they're a little bit better. Maybe they're a little bit better. But, dude, like, when you can have a porcupine offensive line and still do about as good as having the best possible offensive line at every single, rating possible, don't. Stupid. So, to answer the question in the video, there's a little bit of a difference. On the 3-man rush, the 0 overall offensive line was better. So that shows you right there. Dude, this is just freaking stupid. This game is just insane. And it's just funny. It's very funny.